Though South Africa has a really good reputation for Chardonnay, the Sauvignon Blanc and Chenin Blanc from that country seems to have really dominated recently. It grabs all the headlines, but there are some absolutely superb Chardonnays being made. My wine of the week this week is the Glen Carlou Quartz Stone Chardonnay 2011. It comes from Parel, one of the old established valleys close to Cape Town, and it's priced at around £15 to £18 in a number of independent merchants, the list of those merchants coming up at the end of the video. And now I know £18 is quite a lot of money to pay for a bottle of wine, but this is a really special Chardonnay. It comes from this Quartz Stone vineyard, a single vineyard planted in 1989, so the vines are 24 years old, very carefully looked after, a very careful selection of fruit, aging 100% aging in new French oak barrels, always an expensive part of the process, and ages for about 11 months. Despite all of that new oak, it's really quite a fine wine. I mean, the nose does have a lovely butterscotch note to it, a little hint of mint humbugs. It's a lovely, attractive nose, but there's something very fresh about it too, something of orchard fruit, something of lemon and lime. It's a very attractive nose, very classy nose too, I have to say. It's got that really fine expression of Chardonnay when it has been beautifully matched to a very well chosen French oak. On the palate, it's stunning. It has enough of that sumptuous richness. The kind of butterscotch and vanilla is there for sure, but there's a lovely clarity to this wine. There's something like a kind of lemon butter or lime butter in there, which is both crisp and clean and weighty and creamy. Something like really fresh nougat also in there, a lovely quality, inexpensive Chardonnay aged in oak. I love the finish, really clean, really pure. It's a wine that runs to a lovely tapering point rather than finishing abruptly. Quite weighty, substantial, but has life and has energy too. It's the sort of Chardonnay that you could match to an awful lot of things. It only has 13% alcohol, so it's not too big, too bruising. So you can match it with fish, maybe fish in a more creamy sauces or those meatier white fish, but has the weight and the substance for chicken or indeed turkey too, and pork would be fantastic with this wine also. So a lovely wine, complex, lots of little floral and different notes going on here, as well as that solid core of fruit. A really good example of a classy Chardonnay made in a very well balanced style, selling for around £15 to £18. This is the Glen Carlou Quartz Stone Chardonnay from a single vineyard, the 2011 vintage, and on sale £15 to £18 in a whole variety of independent wine merchants, the list of which is just about to appear on screen. It's my wine of the week.